On the other side, Emperor Ji Shinkei was standing on a cliff. A eagle comes and seat on his shoulder. Emperor asked his servant, "Did he find out who it was?" Servant said that he've told the subordinates to double their efforts. But those who came into the palace yesterday were only the Duke Ding Bang and his son. Emperor asked him that, "What is Tianyazi's situation right now?" Servant told Emperor that, "There's no danger in Sir Chaplain's life. It's just the sword chi inside his body that is hard to get rid of." On their back, a white-haired man was trying to subdue the sword chi in his body. He was collecting all the chi in his chest to control it. Blood was coming out of his body. This man is the chaplain Tianyazi. He is the one Zhao Jinyu attacked last night. Tianyazi cleared blood from his mouth and said that there's nothing for the emperor to worry about. Emperor asked him that, the one that hurt him, is he really that strong? Tianyazi told Emperor that the one who attacked him is a mainland immortal. Tianyazi was completely at his mercy. Tianyazi said that he is lucky that he is not dead, but his virtual spirit has been heavily damaged. The hidden immortal summit that will happen in 2 months later, it would be difficult. Emperor asked him, do he know the sex cultivation used by that lowly person? Tianyazi said to Emperor that he think the other person is an expert from the Taiyi sect. Emperor gets serious when he hears Taiyi sect name. He said that if it's Taiyi sect, then he will have to go ask them what this is about. A servant comes running and said to Emperor that there's a problem. Young Master Zhao took away the third princess. Emperor turned around and said, "It's that goddamn good for nothing again. There's not even a little courtesy in him." Emperor asked that servant that there's so many experts in the palace, can't they at least handle Zhao Jinyu who doesn't even know martial arts? That servant said to the emperor that the inner guard doesn't dare to hurt young Master Zhao, and the young master also said that whoever dared to block him would be noted down in his notebook. When Zhao Jinyu was running away with Muluo Shui, some guard tries to stop him. Zhao Jinyu shouted at them that anyone who dares to come up, Zhao Jinyu will make their life miserable later on. Muluo Shui was happy, but she was acting like an idiot. Zhao Jinyu smiles like a devil. He points his brush at those guards. Guards were scared. Zhao Jinyu write down their name in his notebook. He said to them that they all are dead. Guards started acting like Zhao Jinyu is too strong and they can't take it. They are dying. Zhao Jinyu looks proud of himself. He put his hand on Muluo Shui's shoulder and said, "Time to go, little idiot." Muluo Shui pushed him and told him to don't call her a little idiot. She was angry. Zhao Jinyu said, all right, I won't do it then." Zhao Jinyu looks at her and thought that her silly look right now is so cute, even though she's acting. Muluo Shui was angry and embarrassed. She was thinking that her hair got messed up. Zhao Jinyu's such a blockhead right now, even though he's only acting. Zhao Jinyu hold Muluo Shui's hand and ask her to come on, let's go home. Both of them arrived at Zhao residence. Zhao Jinyu said, "Dad, I'm home." A arrow comes toward Zhao Jinyu with a ladder. Zhao Jinyu grabbed that arrow. He said that he just came back home. "Dad don't have to prepare gifts." He asked Duke Zhao, "What's this?" Zhao Jinyu opened that ladder. Zhao Jinyu is an expert in making trouble was written on that ladder. Duke Zhao shouted at Zhao Jinyu that the fact that he kidnapped the third princess is known throughout that whole imperial court. Can he imagine how many complaints those civil and military officers will write about Duke? Zhao Jinyu laughed and said that he is honored to be able to receive this title. First of all, he want to thank himself for all the hard work throughout the years. Duke asked him, is he even taking advantage of this opportunity to make jokes? Duke saw that Muluo Shui was also with Zhao Jinyu. He said to Zhao Jinyu that he'll leave the problems regarding Zhao Jinyu aside first. Duke Zhao offer his greetings to Muluo Shui. Duke looks at her and thought that it's as exactly as rumors outside. The third princess is devastatingly beautiful. Too bad she was naturally born specially abled. Muluo Shui was hiding behind Zhao Jinyu. Duke said to Muluo Shui that he have prepared some light refreshments for her. He told housekeeper to lead the way for her highness. Zhao Jinyu told Muluo Shui to go with housekeeper. When Muluo Shui left, Duke asked Zhao Jinyu to tell him the truth. What did he do yesterday? Zhao Jinyu was looking at flowers. He told Duke that he couldn't kill him. Duke Zhao was surprised to hear that. He asked Zhao Jinyu that what kind of person is he that even Zhao Jinyu didn't manage to kill? Duke Zhao knows that Zhao Jinyu might be dissolute, but his martial arts is second to none. Even Duke can't fathom his true strength. Last year the southern border's frontier reported an emergency. The witchcraft clan sent forces to invade them. The one defending the southern border is his eldest daughter, Zhao Jinyu's elder sister, Zhao Rushuang. At first the situation was in a little crisis, but after Zhao Jinyu's arrival, the situation got quickly resolved. Zhao Jinyu even brought back the tooth of the witchcraft clan's strongest sacred beast totem, Taowu. Only then did Duke realize that his strength was just a facade. Zhao Jinyu told Duke that it was just a little trouble, don't mention it. Duke asked Zhao Jinyu to then talk about the matter regarding the third princess. Did he know the emperor deliberately let him bring the third princess back in acquiescence? But he's going to send a bunch of servants to their house stating that it's in accordance with the imperial household's identity. They don't even need to guess. In these people, there's definitely spies from the emperor. Zhao Jinyu said to Duke that there's going to be bugs coming to their house. He'll deal with all these. Zhao Jinyu asked Duke that. Have you ever thought about getting rid of the old yellow fish from the Huang clan? Duke was surprised. Duke said, Huang Yu, the Ministry of War? If he is so easy to deal with, why will Duke even leave him alone? Emperor said that the imperial consort Huang is getting affection nowadays, and they even have the emperor backing them up. They are at the apex of their power. Zhao Jinyu pick a rose and asked Duke that. What if he say he got information about imperial consort Huang practicing poison in the palace? Duke asked, practicing poison, does she even dare to? Zhao Jinyu smiles and said that, not only does she dare to, she even wants to frame Muluok Shui and make false charges on the Zhao clan. Duke Zhao gets angry. He said that, she's just a little brat, how can she know how to practice poison, and even attempt to involve their Zhao clan into it? While leaving, Zhao Jinyu said to Duke that, Duke, don't have to worry about this matter. He asked Duke to leave it to him. Zhao Jinyu goes to his room and put his sword down. He ring a bell and a bird comes flying after hearing that ring. It was a white blue sparrow. It seats on Zhao Jinyu's hand. Zhao Jinyu called it Blue Sparrow. That blue sparrow is a little girl. She called Zhao Jinyu, as the high priest, and asked him is there any instructions from the high priest. That girl said to Zhao Jinyu that she heard that Zhao Jinyu is going to marry the idiot princess. Perhaps did Zhao Jinyu call her here to finish her up? Zhao Jinyu gets angry. He grabbed that bird, and with a serious face he said to her that if she dare touch Muluo Shui, he'll kill her and her whole clan. That sparrow girl was very scared, because she knows that high priest is really mad. She remembers that back then, Zhao Jinyu came to the clan and beat everyone into submission. He had the same expression when the 9-headed divine dragon had 8 of its heads cut off. She said to Zhao Jinyu that it's her fault for overstepping. Zhao Jinyu told her to do not repeat the same mistake again. Zhao Jinyu told her to don't worry, since her clan and Zhao Jinyu have allied in a friendly manner, and he became their clan's second in command. He won't treat her unfairly in place of listening to his orders and doing the work properly. She didn't say anything. Zhao Jinyu asked her that. Which elder from her clan is in charge of the believers in the capital? Sparrow Girl said that it's the 9th elder. She said that the capital is heavily guarded. It has always been the responsibility of the 9th elder who is the expert in concealing. But ever since Zhao Jinyu became the high priest, the 9th elder has been withdrawn. But the believers' register is still well preserved. Zhao Jinyu asked her that. Is the believers in the capital are going to follow my orders from now on? Sparrow Girl said. That's right, as he ordered. Zhao Jinyu said, good, if that's the case. Huang Yurong is definitely recorded in that register, right? Sparrow Girl said, yes. Huang Yurong had the highest development standing among the believers when the 9th elder was still in the capital. Zhao Jinyu said, well done. That stupid emperor must have never expected that his beloved consort is a believer of the witch. Leaving alone the resentment between Zhao and Wang clan, she will be a good pawn to use. Zhao Jinyu asked Sparrow Girl that. Did she bring his unmanifested poisonous insect? Sparrow Girl said, yes. She split out a yellow poisonous insect from her mouth on Zhao Jinyu's hand. Zhao Jinyu was disgusted to see that he told her that he won't eat it right now. Sparrow Girl said, then I'll seal it up. She shallow that again. She said to Zhao Jinyu that he should let her know if he needs it any time. Zhao Jinyu was too shocked to see that. On the other hand, Housekeeper left Muluok Shui in her room. Housekeeper was very happy. He was thinking that the third princess is just as the rumor mentioned, so cute. After he left, Muluok Shui thought, the interior of the palace is heavily guarded. For many years, she'd been acting like an idiot. Only then did she manage to have some magic devices by her side. But then that blockhead husband suddenly took her away. She said, thank God I bought some of them with me. Muluok Shui looks in a mirror and asks, UNG, where have you guys reached? In that mirror, a white-haired girl appear. Her name is UNG. UNG called Muluo Shui, Spirit Lord. UNG told Muluo Shui that the clan member and she have arrived near the capital. They will be able to meet up with the Lord in a few days. Muluo Shui asked her if there's anything else. UNG told Muluo Shui that the Chalcedony mine that she told them before has been occupied by another. Muluo Shui was too shocked to hear that. Muluo Shui thought that Chalcedony mine is at the innermost part of the imperial household's hunting ground. It should only be found out by people 7 or 8 years later. How can it be occupied by others first? Wenji told Muluo Shui that this Chalcedony mine is very important to their clan. She said that those barbarians from the southern border took it. Muluo Shui said, southern border, is it the witchcraft clan? UNG told Muluo Shui that those people that occupied the Chalcedony mine must be the witchcraft clan. The sorcery they use is completely different from the Central Plains monks. She definitely won't mix them up. Mu Luoxue thought that the witchcraft clan has always had people hiding in the capital. If it's them, then there's a chance that they got to know earlier about the Chalcedony mine and the imperial household's hunting ground. There are quite a bit of differences between the two lives. There's no need to think too far. She also heard that Tian Yazi was injured by a secret expert. This is not the previous life that she is familiar with anymore. Mu Luoxue told Yuan to gather all the clan members that she can. The Chalcedony mine can substantially increase the cultivation talent. They must get it at all costs. Mu Luoxue said that, no matter who it is backing them, this Chalcedony mine, she must get it. Yuan said that she has received the order. With commands from the Lord, they will surely get the mines. Mu Luoxue told her that she won't be going this time, they should handle it. Yuan asked her why she is not coming. Mu Luoxue was blushing. She said that there's no reason, it's just she is going to get married. She won't be able to leave anytime soon. Yuan said, "Oh ho, so the Lord is going to get married, I thought." Yuan shouted, because of the shocked. Mu Luoxue hears someone's footsteps. She told Yuan to lower her voice. Someone is coming. It was Zhao Jinyu. She comes inside Mu Luoxue's room and said, "This young master has arrived." He saw that Mu Luoxue is sitting on a chair. He goes to her and pick up her mirror. He said to her that he knows she is beautiful, but there's still no need to look in the mirror all day, right? Zhao Jinyu looks at that mirror and said that there's nothing special about this mirror. He'll give her a better one next time. Zhao Jinyu looks at her. She was mad at Zhao Jinyu. She said to Zhao Jinyu that this is something her mother left. Zhao Jinyu gave back her that mirror and said sorry to her, saying he didn't know about that. When Mu Luoxue get that back, she thought as expected, he's only acting like a good-for-nothing. While blushing, Mu Luoxue said no worries, she forgive him. Mu Luoxue cuteness hit Zhao Jinyu in his heart. Zhao Jinyu looks around her room and said that it seems like she didn't touch those refreshments at all. He asked her, did it not suit her taste? Mu Luoxue said that she was waiting for Zhao Jinyu. Mu Luoxue asked her why was she waiting for him. While blushing, Mu Luoxue said, aren't they husband and wife? That's why she wanted to eat together with him. Her cuteness hit Zhao Jinyu hard again. He thought that, how can he handle this cuteness? Zhao Jinyu told her that there's a lantern festival tonight. Zhao Jinyu gave her the rose and said to her that she'd never left the palace before. How about she do him a favor? Mu Luoxue received that rose. A volcano blast in her heart. Her face turned red thinking that Zhao Jinyu is asking her out on a date. In her previous life, when Mu Luoxue was working in her office, she heard some noise. She asked her servant, is something happening outside for it to be so noisy? He told her that the city is celebrating the Lantern Festival. He told her that every year on the 15th of August for the Mid-Autumn Festival, the citizens hold a grand lantern festival, as it symbolizes reunion and to celebrate the awaiting autumn harvest. She looks at the city. Everyone was celebrating the festival. She said to her servant that it will be chaotic since there's so many people. The rebel army spy will be able to take the chance to kill him. Servant told her that the Lantern Festival is very important. All the civilians are looking forward to today. If she were to stop it suddenly, he begged her to reconsider it. She looks at him angrily and said, important so what? The commoners' feelings are nothing compared to her safety. She told him to disperse them immediately. Mu Luoxue thought that time that a festival to celebrate reunion, every single thing about it has nothing to do with her. But in this life she could enjoy this festival, this beautiful scenes with her husband. Mu Luoxue was walking on the street alone, looking at the Lantern Festival, when some thugs saw her. They said that white-haired girl seems to be from some foreign clan. One thug said to her that he just got an amazing idea. Other thugs said what a coincidence. Maine too. Someone put his hand on those thugs' shoulder. It was Zhao Jinyu. He was too angry. He asked those thugs that he've got a full course of punishments right here. Care to take a look? After beating them, Zhao Jinyu goes to Mu Luoxue. He called her little idiot, and said to her that he went away to buy something only for a moment. Why does she disappear the moment he take his eyes off of her? Mu Luoxue was playing with Pinwheel. Zhao Jinyu asked her does she like it? He told her to follow him, and don't wander off. There's still a lot of fun things to do. Zhao Jinyu goes to every shop and buy everything. He goes to Mu Luoxue, and said that it's too bad he didn't bring the servants. It would have restricted this young master's performance. Mu Luoxue said to Zhao Jinyu that wasting money is bad. Zhao Jinyu asked her, do they need money to buy things? He thought, the last time he needed to spend money to buy things was during his previous life. Zhao Jinyu told Mu Luoxue to don't worry. He told her that her husband is the capital's #1 good-for-nothing. He give everything to her, and told her to be careful while carrying them. Zhao Jinyu put his mask on Mu Luoxue's head, and told her that the princess who has been staying in the palace is no longer a bird trapped in the cage. He asked her to take a look at the mirror. Do she like it? Muluoxue looked at herself in the mirror and thought. The feelings she had within her heart, just what are they? She have never felt like this in her past life. Muluoshua's face turned red. She said she liked it. Suddenly a carriage passed them, shouting, "Step aside, make way, don't block the road." Everyone was clearing the road for them. A white-haired girl was riding that carriage. Zhao Jinyu grabbed Muluoxue and pulled her back. Everything Muluoxue was carrying fell down. Muluoxue was very sad. Muluoxue looks at the carriage. She was very angry, thinking, did the carriage break? Oregon, is someone dying? Oregon, is their whole family getting executed? Zhao Jinyu looks at that carriage and said that, looks quite nice. Muluoxue was looking at him. Zhao Jinyu left Muluoxue behind, and goes after that carriage. He told her that, he'll be back in a moment. Muluoxue thought that, did Zhao Jinyu just leave me to find another woman? Muluoxue was very sad. She started going back. She hears a voice that I only left for a moment. Why do you look so unbearable? Muluoxue looks back with hope. It was Zhao Jinyu. Zhao Jinyu put a white coat on Muluoxue and said, it looks good on her as he expected. Zhao Jinyu said that with this, she don't have to worry about others noticing her white hair. But he do like it though. Zhao Jinyu told her to let's go, they still have a lot of places to visit. Muluoxue was happy because Muluoxue didn't leave. Muluoxue looks at that coat and thought that, this was from that person just now. It's not that he's abandoning her, she was too embarrassed. Muluoxue hugged Zhao Jinyu. Zhao Jinyu asked her what happened. Is she so touched that she is unable to say anything? Muluoxue pinched him. She said that, it was worn by another woman. Zhao Jinyu said to her that, he only did it for her. Muluoxue kissed Zhao Jinyu on his cheeks. Muluoxue was very happy. Zhao Jinyu was too embarrassed. Muluoxue was laughing. She is wishing that, the time would pass slowly. Because all of these people no longer have anything to do with her.